Dr. Nina here at the Barefoot Rehab Clinic. So I wanted to talk to you guys about something called load versus capacity. So when we're talking about our musculoskeletal system and using our tissues, it's important to understand the load versus the capacity. So your capacity is basically like an empty cup here. So everybody starts off with an empty cup. Your cup is full, it's not full anymore. At the top, that's the top of your capacity, and the bottom is just empty. So there are several things that we can do to start filling up our cup with load, right? So the first one might be our diet and our nutrition, okay? That's if we have poor diet, poor nutritional habits, that's filling up our cup. So not sleeping well, having mental stress, that's filling up our cup some more. So we're reducing our ability to load our tissues. And then if we add something like adhesion into our capacity, then we're increasing the load and we're diminishing our ability to handle the load as we're getting fuller to the top here. And then you may do one last thing like a workout, an overhead press, bending forward to grabbing something. And if you have all of this load and your capacity is already at the top, then what happens is that your cup is going to runneth over, and that's when we feel the symptoms of pain. So I want to talk about the load versus capacity, and we're going to relate it to something that's kind of like a current topic too, so that we even better understand what are we talking about with load and capacity. So when they're talking about flattening the curve out here with the coronavirus, they are literally talking about load versus capacity. What they're saying is that the capacity of the hospitals and of the medical staff and of the medical equipment is not going to be able to handle the load of the patients that need their help if we don't flatten the curve. That's what they're talking about when they're talking about flattening the curve with the coronavirus. It's all the same story of your load versus your capacity. If your load exceeds your capacity, then your cup runneth over and you can no longer handle it, and that's when we have pain, potential for tearing, injury. So not only should we reduce the load on the hospitals because they don't have the capacity, so let's flatten the curve, but when it comes to your health, you need to be cognizant and conscious of your load versus your capacity. Thanks, bye.